Hi, Nick here with MedTech World. Sitting with me is Joana Cartocci with Robeeto, and that is in neurosurgery and robotics.
Exactly. It's a tiny micro robot for brain surgery and drug delivery, monitoring, and sensing in the brain.
Cool, and it's ready or it's in R&D stage?
It's in test phase. So we're testing it now in preclinical trials, and we hope to be able to start our live first in human trials by 2025.
Okay. Who was the genius behind this?
So my co-founder, Bertrand Duplat, he lost his mother to glioblastoma, which is most deadly and, terrible brain tumor, and nothing can be done today for glioblastoma. It's between 6 months and a year survival rate, so it's terrible. And he saw what it was like to not be able to intervene in the brain, and so he decided to put his talent to good use. He's a roboticist. He'd worked in extreme environments, undersea, space, nuclear robotics, and he decided to, in this lifetime, create a technology like this, and he invited me to come along and lead operations. So we founded the company together, and since 2017 have been, inventing the device from scratch, because a micro robot for brain surgery has never existed. And so it was really about, creating everything, putting in place meaningful partnerships and giving life to the technology. So today it's been tested in vitro, ex vivo, and live animals also. So we're at a very interesting phase, a lot of learning and a lot of success also. Some critical milestones we've been hitting, and it's really cool.
So saying it's something, the brain is an area that it's kind of inoperable in many ways, or you can't get at it. What's going to change here? What can the robot, what can it do that hasn't been done before?
Well, as you were mentioning, access is critical in the brain, and today there are very limited means of intervening in the brain. You have, when you want to treat the brain with drugs, you often treat it systemically, so which means that you flood the entire system, the entire body, destroying the immune system, to try to penetrate the brain through the blood-brain barrier. But this blood-brain barrier protects the brain from viruses, infections, and all, and protects it also from medication. And so very few molecules can actually cross this blood-brain barrier, make it to the site, the pathological site, and treat the patient. And so that's one way. The other way is to intervene surgically. But of course, every time you intervene in the brain, there's risk of infection, of hemorrhage, of destroying important cognitive and motor centers in the brain. And the last mean is vascular, which is perfect to intervene within the veins when you want to treat vascular accidents. But to have an effect in the parenchyma, so in the extracellular matrix in contact with the neurons, that's not very effective. You're on the wrong side of the blood-brain barrier. And so we are developing a device that is tiny and that is able to navigate in 3D through the parenchyma to reach one or multiple target locations and deliver treatment exactly where it is needed and only there, preserving the immune system of the patient and targeting the disease in a way that is a lot more effective, a lot more efficient. I think that's English. And there's an added feature, which is today you're completely blind once you've intervened in the brain. When you shoot medication through the body, you have the general state of the patient to observe, to see if the drug has the desired effect or not. And here we'll have a connected device that will be able to collect unprecedented data, patient data, site-specific, location-specific data that will be able to inform the surgeon on the course of treatment, inform the surgeon on the onset of certain pathological, conditions that today are completely unexplored, and will just generally, for us as humanity, help us understand how to better treat brain disease.
And where does this event fit in terms of your journey, the Robeeto journey? How will it help you?
I think the conversations that we've been having here in this setting, where Giovanni and Dylan have managed to bring together such a phenomenal crowd of innovators and investors, have been extremely inspiring. The panels very relevant. The side conversations that we've been having are best in quality, and it's also a very intimate setting, which allows us to, have that real one-on-one time with strategics from the industry and with founders like ourselves, where we can really learn from each other and feed off each other and really better understand how to move together as a category, as a medtech and biotech and health tech world.
Hope you've had a good first day. Hope the second day goes even better.
Yes.
Joanna, thanks for joining us at MedTech
Thank you
World.
so much, Nicholas. Thank you.